We only buy on this channel when we stop going lower and we stop going sideways. So the only direction that we still have is to go higher. Let's look at our 27 stocks in 10 minutes to find some buying opportunities. Tesla is down 16 cents, closed at 201.88. Post-market, we are down a little bit more. So let's take a look at this. So each yellow arrow you see here was a buy signal that we got in the chart. The chart was speaking to us, and then we put these arrows there. So right now we are still in profit in our trade right now. Tesla is into a small bullish trend, a short-term bullish trend. This is the current trend it is in. And as you see, it's supposed to bounce back and forth between the two lines. This is what the stock will do for a specific amount of time. But the overall pattern for Tesla is still into a downtrend. Tesla has been into a downtrend since the end of 2021. So, Tesla has been into a big downtrend for 2 years. This is why we should never buy and hold a stock, even though the company is great, because the stock can be coming down for 2 years straight and lose 3/4 of its value. So never buy and hold. This is not working. So right now we are continuing our way. Would we wish that Tesla would go higher faster? Yes, I would wish that. But this is not what's happening. But at least, it's climbing a little bit. So this candle that we are having today, we have a longer wick at the bottom than what we have at the top. So this is telling us that during the day, we came low, but we're pushed back up a little bit more. If we take a look at the 1-hour chart, we see it here. We came lower than 255, but we came back up. So we are maintaining 255. So on the 1-hour chart, this is an obvious support right here. So let's just see where it takes us. If we start breaking this support right here, then we are going to be wary a little bit also. And if we start breaking 191.46, then, this would be the time for me to sell. Let's take a look at the VIX. So VIX continuing down 3% at 13.39. We like this. 10-year bond caving in a little bit. We tried to break 1.328%. They did not succeed. And now we are seeing a little bit of caving in. This is fantastic. US dollar. Okay, this is not as nice. US dollar is climbing a bit. Let's take a look at the stock indices. So Dow Jones continuing into its bullish channel. S&P 500 also, nice bounce right here. It came lower, 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 and boom, now we are starting to go higher than where we were yesterday. So it seems like the stock market really wants to go higher. NASDAQ, the same thing. Look at this wonderful bounce, perfectly right smack on the support. This is how it should be. Let's take a look at our EV stocks, how they are faring. So BYD, we had the signal on Monday to buy, and right now we are on support at 24.48. So if it starts to go significantly lower than that, then we can think about selling. If it goes lower than 24, definitely this is a sell. This is a red candle. It's not the nicest candle in the world. We have a longer wick at the top. So this is the opposite of what we had for Tesla. So this is not the best candle, but at least it's above 24.48. So let's just be patient a little bit. Rivian was bouncing on the first bearish channel support, and now it seems to have been stopped by the second support, which we need to call resistance right now. So we'll see what happens, but definitely it's really not the time to get into Rivian because it could be going lower. We only buy on this channel when we stop going lower and we stop going sideways. So the only direction that we still have is to go higher. Xpeng is really zigzagging. So I'm going to remove this line right here at 883 because it's no longer useful because we are crossing it back and forth. The real congestion zone that we have is at from 822 to 1056. This is the big one. And there's a smaller one, 977, but I don't know if I want to go there. I'm going to leave it there for now. I will see if we keep it. We have stochastic over 60, so this one is ready. It should be going. Neo also zigzagging a lot. I need to clean this up a little bit. So this is zigzagging between this one right here. 529, 628. This is where we are. It's perfectly normal to have to adjust our lines because the patterns, the tug of war between the buyers and sellers is most of the time pretty stable, but sometimes it shifts a little bit. So this is what we had right there. Let's take a look at the Magnificent Seven. So Apple still above 180.24. If we start to go lower, I would start shorting that stock. But it's maintaining itself. You see that number is really important. We have been touching that number for a while, a big while. This is a very important number. And as I mentioned this week, this number is not an even number. It's not 180. It's not 200. It's 180.24. So most of the time, the support lines and resistance lines are not on big numbers. Okay, boom. Amazon was trying to break 175.27 for the past 2 weeks. Could not do it. This is doing it today. This is the buy impulse that some of you were waiting for. If you wanted to get back into Amazon, this is the time. We don't know until when it is going to go, but we see an imbalance between the buyers and sellers, and this is what we are looking for on this channel. We have a buyer's imbalance. The buyers are stronger than the sellers. So you can use that information in order to buy. Google still going down. Meta also, boom. Meta, we have the same signal right here. You see, there is a synchronicity in the stock market. Meta and Google are good to go. Microsoft, not yet. NVIDIA, we had the signal last Thursday. This is still a valid signal. ARM, we had the signal on Monday. It came down a little bit, but we had the stop loss on the 1-hour chart. I put it there just right here, at the support that we had right here at 128.42. And we came down, but just above that. And now we seem to want to continue higher. So I am really happy about this. Palantir, we are into a congestion zone between 23.28 and 25.52. If we break 25.52, then this is going to be another buy signal. AMD, boom, look at this. We are having it. So something's happening. We have 3 big stocks that are just moving. I told you, don't tell me I didn't tell you. Gold going sideways, or silver doing nothing. Bitcoin, a little bit of a move down. And Ripple continuing a little bit. So Ripple, we are at 3.4% up. So this is a nice move for Ripple. This is the current channel we are now in. Neo Battery Material, this is continuing down. I'm glad I got out. NMG, Nouveau Monde, Graphite, still above 251. Nothing to fear unless we break lower. And Novonix, oh boy, this one is close. I'm close to getting out of this one. If we break 218, I'm going to be thinking about getting out. But if we break 218, we are still going to be into this bullish channel. So technically, I should stay in. If we were, if we were in a situation like this here with a support here, I would be getting out because then I could get back in here. But here I don't have enough room, so I might as well wait for a break of this diagonal bullish channel support. So Tesla, our buy signal is still working, so let's just be patient. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow, and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.